When I got out of prison, over a dozen luxury cars were parked outside the gate. Hundreds of my brothers saw me and dropped to their knees, welcoming me home. They opened the door of the lead Maybach and begged me to come back and take charge. I turned and walked away. I left them with one sentence. There's no more River Dragon. 15 years ago, I stood by the river with one blade and took on 1,000 men alone. Half the river ran red with blood. That's how people came to call me the River Dragon. It wasn't until my girlfriend came to visit me in prison, pregnant, that I found out I was going to be a dad. Because I'd killed someone, no one would hire me. And I wanted to rebuild my relationship with the daughter I'd never known for 15 years. Then I heard my wife complaining that the cafeteria owner was a real jerk. He was always feeding the kids junk. People had reported him a bunch of times and nothing happened. So I set up a lunchbox stand outside the school. My food was good and cheap, so a lot of students bought my lunchboxes. But then, my daughter Nuanwo was nothing like the sweet little girl I'd imagined. She was still so young, but she was already running with a bunch of wannabe delinquents. The second she saw me, her little crew burst out laughing. Nuanwo, look! Isn't that your dad who did time? I heard you got locked up for stealing scrap metal and accidentally cut through a power cable. And they gave you 15 years? Man, that's the worst luck ever. Nuanwo just felt humiliated. She marched straight up to me and practically begged me. Can you stop coming here and embarrassing me? You're making me look bad in front of my friends. I didn't argue. I just handed her a lunchbox. Your mom said you've been complaining the cafeteria food sucks. These are all your favorite dishes. Get lost! Nuanwo slammed the lunchbox right into me. She was shaking all over as she yelled at me. Stop embarrassing me! You went to prison over some pathetic charge like that. And I had to grow up getting bullied for not having a dad. I finally found a group of friends. And now you're here making me lose face again. One of the girls laughed and said, Didn't you ever think about appealing, uncle? My godbrother broke somebody's leg and only got 3 years. You stole some scrap and got 15? That's killing me! Then they all cracked up again. My real charge. My wife had never told our daughter. She couldn't let anyone know she was the River Dragon's daughter. Otherwise, she'd attract countless enemies. I wiped the food off my face and said softly, Doing time isn't anything to be proud of. You girls should focus on school. Then I pulled out another lunchbox and handed it to Nuanwo. Through gritted teeth, she said, Having a dad like you, that's the most embarrassing thing of all. Just then, the cafeteria owner showed up with a group of guys and came stomping straight toward me. He grabbed one of my lunchboxes and smashed it on the ground. Pointing at my face, he snapped, You trying to steal business from my cafeteria? Didn't I already tell you? If you dare sell lunchboxes here again, I'll kill you. I crouched down to pick up the food on the ground. Sorry. I'm leaving right now. Didn't I already warn you once? Nuanwo, look, your dad's getting beat up. Nuanwo stared at me, with her fist clenched tight. I knew she was hoping I'd fight back, but I couldn't throw punches anymore. I said as politely as I could, Boss, we both sell combo meals for 15 bucks. Mine aren't any cheaper than yours. How is that stealing your business? The kids just want something decent to eat. He sneered. So what you're saying is, my cafeteria food sucks? Let's see just how good your food really is. The guy leading his crew was a big bruiser. The second he heard the boss say that, he grabbed my stand and flipped it over. Big trays of food spilled everywhere. It all splashed onto me. The owner squatted down and grabbed me by the hair. Through gritted teeth, he said, You bastard. Over a dozen parents kept reporting me and still couldn't touch me. And now you think you can come after me? Do you even know how many people I know on the street? Boss, if you don't like where I'm set up,